Okay, so we were talking about uh, अद्वैत बेटा नहीं, ये तुम्हारा इतना है बस, इससे नीचे करना है, इससे ऊपर नहीं आओगे बिल्कुल भी, मैं नीचे नहीं आऊँगा तुम ऊपर नहीं आओगे, ठीक है चलो. So we're talking about a T flip flop now. We started with a few gates. Okay, from the gates we built a D latch. From a D latch we built a D flip flop, and from a D flip flop we built a T flip flop. And using T flip flops we created a mod 4 counter. Okay, a 2-bit counter. So now if I wanted to add an additional input, okay, what is the additional input? Let us say we want to add an additional input called count. Okay, what does count do? If count is 0, the counter stops counting. If count is 1, then the counter starts counting. Okay, can you modify this circuit so that the count functions as I just told you? Please modify this circuit so that count starts functioning just as I just told you.
In T
So if
input we add the
please remember, both of these are uh, negative edge triggered T flip flops. Okay, because with positive edge triggered T flip flops, they will not work. In this case, we specifically need a negative edge triggered T flip flop because we want this transition to take place at the negative edge. Okay, the transition for A1 has to take place at the negative edge. So we want negative edge triggered T flip flops, otherwise we'll have problems. Okay, that is why please understand that in this case most of the times we can choose either of them. Okay, either a positive edge trigger or a negative edge trigger T flip flop or any kind of flip flop, but in this specific case you require a negative edge trigger T flip flop because you want for A1 has to toggle only when A0 goes from 1 to 0. Okay, so we need a negative edge trigger T flip flop for A1. For A0 it does not matter, but we want it to be symmetric and we want these regions to be equal in width. So that is why we use a negative edge trigger T flip flop here also. Okay, for A0. Now anybody has an idea how to do that? Come on. Arya, are you there? छोड़ के भाग गए. Wonderful. Shaurya,
Yes, sir.
you have unmuted yourself, but I can't hear you. Are you speaking anything?
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Did you understand the question?
Yes, sir. For we want the counter to work. Means when it's one and not to work.
Good. So what can I do? When does a flip flop stop counting or stop functioning in one sense? Okay, when does that happen?
So when enable is 0, then
No, hold on a minute. I am asking Shaurya. There is no enable in a T flip flop.
So this is a negative edge triggered. So if we can make it a positive means input change, there would be no change for a positive edge triggered in this case.
How will you do that? Because if you make something positive, then it has to come down at some point, no?
Yes.
Isn't it? Because we have only two options, 0 and 1. If we had multiple options, then maybe we could have thought about it. But in this case, we have only two options. So if we take it up, it has to come down. Or we have to make sure that it doesn't come down. How do we make sure of that? What do you think about this? Let us. Where am I? So if I have this clock, okay, and I change this clock, I add an OR gate, okay, with a clock as one of the inputs, and the other input is this count, okay. The other input is count, and one input is clock. What is going to happen in this case? Not count. Let me make it count bar. What is going to happen in this case? क्या होगा? If count bar is 1, what happens in that case? Sorry, count bar is 0. Count is 0. If count is 0, what happens in this case? Count bar becomes 1. 1
Yes.
or anything is what?
1.
1.
1.
Okay, 1 or anything is 1. So clock has no effect whatsoever as long as count is 0. Okay, and it continuously stays at 1. ठीक है ना? ये जो input है, if this becomes 0, this becomes 1 identically. Okay, and it stops changing. If it stops changing, then even if t is 1, what is going to happen to your q0?
Sir, it won't change.
It won't change. If q0 does not change, what happens to q1? q1 का क्या होगा?
It will also not
It
change.
will also not change. Okay, and the reason I chose this OR gate, we could also have done this with an AND gate. Okay, but the reason I chose this as with an OR gate, can anybody tell me? I could have accomplished the same thing using an AND gate. Okay, let me draw that. So I could have, instead of this, let me use a different color, maybe blue. Okay, instead of this thing,
So,
Yeah.
so because जब काउंट 0 होगा और क्लॉक फिर भी 1 होगी तब भी हमें काउंटिंग स्टार्ट करवानी है.
क्या मतलब?
सो लाइक हम यही करना चाह रहे हैं ना सर कि लाइक जब क्लॉक 1 हो रही है तो हम काउंटिंग रख रहे हैं.
हाँ,
तो सर उसमें अगर हम एंड लगा देते तो जब काउंट 0 होता सर तो
हाँ.
उसमें क्लॉक 1 पे भी जब जाती तब भी हमारा वो 0 ही जाता उसका आउटपुट. तो वो मतलब काउंटिंग स्टार्ट नहीं करता.
नहीं 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 नहीं, तो ऐसा बिल्कुल सेम चीज़ थोड़ी करेंगे. अगर एंड लगाते हम, इफ वी कुड हैव डन दिस इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस ब्लू थिंग. ब्लू दिख रहा है इसमें? दिख रहा है. ओके, सो आई कुड हैव डन दिस.
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
या
सर इसमें मतलब हम कब काउंट करना चाहते हैं सर? मतलब एक बार वो फिर से बता दीजिए सर.
अगर काउंट 1 है तो हम काउंट करना चाहते हैं, काउंट 0 है तो हम इसको ऑफ करना चाहते हैं. काउंटिंग स्टॉप. वी वांट टू स्टॉप काउंटिंग इफ काउंट इज 0.
सर मतलब किस चीज को काउंट कर रहे हैं? मतलब सर नेगेटिव एजेस को?
तुम बताओ किस चीज़ को काउंट कर रहा है?
सर नहीं पता सर.
मतलब नेगेटिव एजेस पे काउंट कर रहा है. दैट इज करेक्ट. या एंड यू कैन थिंक ऑफ इट दैट वे, दैट इट इज काउंटिंग द नेगेटिव एजेस ऑफ द क्लॉक. That is one way of thinking about it. But it's just a circuit which keeps on cycling between various. You are right. भाई किस चीज़ को काउंट कर रहा है? किसी चीज़ को काउंट नहीं कर रहा है एक सेंस में. तो तुम्हारी बात सही है भाई. वी आर काउंटिंग द नेगेटिव एजेस in one sense. Okay, it's a cyclic circuit. Okay, which keeps on moving between 4 different states: 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, which might be useful in certain scenarios. Okay. But that counting happens only at the negative edges. Yeah, that is correct. So now, what is this going to do? कौन पूछ रहा था अभी? Last person talking to me was
So
Aditya. No, before that. After that, sorry. There was another person.
सर अक्षत.
Yeah, Akshat. What do you think will happen in this case? अगर मैंने उसको इससे रिप्लेस कर दिया तो क्या होगा इस केस में?
सर जब काउंट 1 होगा और क्लॉक 1 होगा, दोनों जब दोनों ही 1 होंगे सर तो ही काउंट कर पाएंगे.
See, if count is 1, then this becomes clock. Isn't it? If
Yes,
count
sir.
is 1, this becomes clock, which was identical to the previous circuit. ठीक है ना? So it will start counting. Isn't it? ठीक है ना? या नहीं?
यस सर.
And if count becomes 0, then what happens to the clock? The clock that is going here? क्या होगा उसका? It will
Zero.
it will stay 0 irrespective of what the value of count clock is. Whatever the value of this clock is, the input clock to this flip flop becomes identically 0. Okay, but I'm telling you that this blue circuit is sort of wrong, and this white circuit using an OR gate is sort of right. Why do I say that?
Sir, because in the above circuit,
Yeah.
if the clock is at the positive at high voltage,
Okay.
then it will not come down and trigger another count. In the bottom, it will.
Yes. Right. So in this case, what is going to happen? In this case, let us say I'm at this point. Okay. I'm, let us say, at this point. Okay, I'm at this point in my whole cycle. I'm at this point. Okay, if I suddenly put count equal to 0 in this particular circuit, in this OR gate circuit, what is going to happen in this case? As soon as I do this, nothing is going to change. My output stops. So after this, the input becomes. So if I make count, so the here count is equal to 1 and here count is equal to 0. So what is going to happen to your output? Sorry, the clock value will become continuously fixed at 1, isn't it? ठीक है ना? So it will not trigger any other counting. Okay, the counting will immediately stop. Okay, the output here is going to become stay 1. Okay, it will not change. Okay, but in the lower circuit, if I would have done the same thing for the lower circuit, जो नीचे वाला circuit अगर उसके साथ किया होता हमने ये चीज़ तो क्या होता? If I would have used this circuit instead of that, what would happen in that case?
एक बार ट्रिगर हो जाता वो फिर कांस्टेंट लग चला जाता.
The clock जो blue वाली है, and this is for the orange one is for OR gate. Okay, this is OR gate. Okay, and the blue one is for the AND gate. AND gate का जो हमने circuit बनाया है अभी, तो AND gate वाले में क्या होता? Immediately यहाँ से ये नीचे चला जाता और नीचे रहता वो, isn't it? है ना, clock नीचे रहती ना, ठीक है?
Yes sir.
So this blue one is for AND. So it will stay down, but what is going to happen to this? As soon as I put count to be 0, I expected that my counting should stop immediately, but that did not happen in this case. What would happen in this case? क्या होगा?
सर वो 1 से 0 पे आ जाएगा फिर कांस्टेंटली 0 पे.
हाँ, this will go from 1 to 0. Okay, after I have applied count equal to 0. So after I have applied count equal to 0, my output changes, which should not happen. So this is correct. Although in this is not really that wrong. In most cases we agar, but I that by that wrong I mean it is wrong, but not really that wrong. I don't know how to say it better. But in any case, so this is a correct circuit. Okay, because we want the counting to stop immediately. As soon as we put count equal to 0, our counting should immediately stop, which is accomplished by that circuit on the top, which this circuit is unable to accomplish. Okay. Any questions anybody has? So again, remember when we started our course, we said we are talking about hierarchical design in digital systems. So digital systems have this great wonder that we can keep on building higher and higher systems, and because it is 0 and 1, we don't have to worry about the voltages and loss of precise voltages so much. So we can, it is very easy to build hierarchical designs. So that is what we are building on. We started with an AND gate, with gates. Using gates we built latches, flip-flop, one kind of flip-flop to another kind of flip-flop, and a counter, and a counter which has an additional input count, which either turns the counter on or turns it off. Okay, either starts the counting or stops the counting.
सर
Yeah.
सर लाइक जब हमने OR गेट यूज किया था तो वो जो हमारा आउटपुट है वो 1 पे कांस्टेंट हो गया था.
हाँ.
और जब हम AND गेट यूज किया तो वो 0 पे कांस्टेंट हो गया. तो दोनों ही केसेस में तो अब वो आगे काउंट नहीं कर रहा.
नहीं, ये बात समझो. यहाँ पर क्या था, काउंट से जस्ट पहले हमारा आउटपुट क्या था, 1 था ना यहाँ पर, Q0 was 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and as soon as I change from count 1 to count 0, what happened to Q0, sorry.
Sir, OR गेट में तो वो 1 ही रहेगा.
हाँ, it did not change. Okay, after
Yes,
applying
sir.
count equal to 0. But in
Yes,
case
sir.
of AND gate, what happened?
वो चेंज हो गया.
वो चेंज हो गया, वो नहीं होना चाहिए था, ठीक है ना. It should have stopped counting
मतलब सर
immediately.
अगर वो 0 होता तो उसे 0 ही रहना चाहिए था, मतलब 1 पे नहीं जा सकता था. मतलब अगर जैसे हमारा आउटपुट
नहीं, 0 का 0 पे थोड़ी रहता है यार, क्योंकि नेगेटिव एज है तो टी फ्लिप फ्लॉप अपना काम करेगा ना. नेगेटिव एज तो आएगी. अगर हाँ इधर 0 पे होता तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता. दैट इज राइट.
हाँ यस
इस केस में इधर 0 पे होता तो नहीं, तो चेंज नहीं आता. लेकिन बट वी हैव टू, whenever we are designing something, we should account for the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario here is that it is at 1. The clock is at 1. Okay.
ओके सर.
Any other questions?
सर यहाँ पे टी के इनपुट को चेंज करके नहीं अचीव कर सकते थे?
वो भी कर सकते हैं, बताओ कैसे करोगे. Yeah, that is very straightforward. You are right.
यस सर.
Yeah, even better. Thank you. I did not think about that. It is much better. You can just say, you can apply, forget about this whole thing. Very good. Who was that?
सर ध्रुव.
Dhruv. Thank you, Dhruv. क्या था? वेरी गुड, थैंक यू. ये ऐसे भी हो जाएगा ना प्रफुल्ल, होगा या नहीं होगा?
यस सर, हो जाएगा.
Okay, good. So what happens in this case? If count is 0, it stops counting immediately. So if count is 0, t becomes 0, it stops toggling. Both of these were functioning only by the principle of toggling. If we stop toggling somehow, we'll stop counting. Okay, so when we put t equal to count equal to 0, both the t's become 0, so they both stop counting. Okay, we did not even have to apply it to both of them. We could have just applied to this because this is dependent on the output of this. So if the output of Q0 cannot change, the output of Q1 also cannot change. You can keep this is also correct, and you could also have done 1 here. Okay, like you had previously, because the output of this depends on the output of Q0 changing. If Q0 cannot change, Q1 cannot change. So you could do this also. Okay. But there is one disadvantage of this particular circuit. What is that disadvantage? Not I'm talking about a T flip flop, a counter made like this. What is the disadvantage? So we have a counter. Okay, so this is my clock. ठीक है, starting with 0, Q0, stay at 0, this goes to 1. So in every flip flop there is something called as clock to Q delay. Okay, what is clock to Q delay? Means if it's a negative edge triggered T flip flop, the time it takes for the output to change after your edge has reached. Okay, so your output will take some time for the output to change after the edge of the clock has reached. Okay, so if I draw this Q0, okay, there is going to be some small delay. Okay, okay, and that is called as this delay. This delay, the delay between the edge of the clock and the point at which my output changes, is called as the clock to Q delay. Okay, this delay is T clock CLK to Q. Okay, so T stands for time delay and clock to Q delay. Okay, does everybody get it? That there is going to be, because what are you might have studied a lot of this in physics, that what happens when you combine a resistor and a capacitor together? क्या होता है? Does the capacitor charge instantaneously? So if you have
No, sir.
something like this
No, sir.
and you apply a voltage source, what happens in this case? Does the capacitor charge instantaneously?
No, sir.
It takes some time. Okay, it takes some time, and we have a time constant of RC. Okay, in RC time it gets charged how much? 1 minus 1 by E, is it? नहीं, 1 by E चार्ज हो जाता है. नहीं, गलत बोल रहा हूँ. 1 minus 1 by E चार्ज हो जाता है.
0.67
Yeah.
67% हो जाता है.
1 minus 1 by E चार्ज हो जाता है ना इतनी देर में, है ना? This much time T is equal to RC, you can charge this much, okay, of the maximum value, maximum voltage.
63%, sir.
हाँ, तो वो इतना ही तो हो गया या नहीं? 1 minus 1 by E. E की वैल्यू क्या होती है? 2.7
हाँ
के
सर,
आसपास.
मतलब मैं वैल्यू बता रहा था सर,
हाँ.
63%.
लेकिन सही है ना? ये गलत है.
ये यही होता है.
हाँ,
हाँ
ठीक है. Okay, so it takes some time for your capacitors to get charged. So that is, and most of your transistors are made of, these gates are made of MOSFETs. Okay, you might have studied MOSFETs previously in your 12th grade. Okay, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistors, and all the gates are capacitors. So it will, even if they were not capacitors, it would, everything has its own capacitance, so it will take some time for the charging to take place. But in any case, here the MOSFETs themselves are capacitors. Okay, so it takes some significant amount of time, as far as this significant in the sense of these digital circuits at the time scales that we are talking over here. So it takes some time for those capacitors to get charged. So you will have some kind of delay associated with it. And where does the resistance come from? रेजिस्टेंस कहाँ से आ रहा है? कैपेसिटर तो मॉसफेट से आ गया. रेजिस्टेंस कहाँ से आया? इस आरसी सर्किट में रेजिस्टेंस कहाँ से आया? इन केस ऑफ दीज डिजिटल सर्किट्स रेजिस्टेंस कहाँ से आता है? एनी आइडिया? कम ऑन.
Sir, probably because of the resistance in diodes and transistors. Circuit.
Yeah, diodes and transistors also have their own resistance, and also the wires have their resistance. Okay, wires also have their resistance, but primarily you are right that it comes from the resistance of the transistors. Okay, because there is some resistance associated with it. We'll go into that a little bit later on in the course. Most likely I'll do it. How do we actually build these gates from transistors? Okay, so we have this clock to Q delay associated with it. Now similarly you'll have a clock to Q delay over here. Okay, another clock to Q delay here, another clock to Q delay at this point. Okay, is that all right? Now what about Q1? Q1 is going to stay constant throughout. Okay, now where does the clock for Q1 appear? For the what is it? This A1 flip flop. For the A1 flip flop, where does the clock appear? When does the clock appear? The clock edge, sorry.
डिले के बाद सर, मतलब
Delay के
Q
बाद.
delay के बाद.
Okay, so this is the point where the negative edge is appearing for this particular flip flop. Okay, so that is the clock for the second flip flop. So now what do we have to do? क्या करना है हमें?
इसमें भी थोड़ा डिले हो जाएगा.
इसमें भी इतना ही डिले हो जाएगा. Assuming that these two flip flops are identical, so you'll have another delay. ठीक है. Similarly you will have, तो यहाँ पर डिले कितना होगा कंपेयर टू द ओरिजिनल क्लॉक? कंपेयर टू द ओरिजिनल क्लॉक इसमें डिले कितना आएगा? अज्यूमिंग दैट बोथ ऑफ देम आर सेम, बोथ आर आइडेंटिकल, इसमें कितना डिले आएगा?
Double.
Yeah, 2 times t clock to q. Okay, similarly you will have 2 times t clock to q. Okay, so if you look at the two q1 and q0, okay, q1 and q0, the two outputs, what are you having? Both of them are not changing at the exact same time. Okay, both of them have some time delay between the two outputs. Okay, between the output q0 and q1, you have a time delay equal to t clock to q. So your both bits are not changing at the exact same time. So therefore, they are not in sync with each other. They are not in synchronism. Synchronism, is there a word called synchronism? Maybe synchronicity with each other. Okay, they are not in sync with each other. So such circuits where both the bits of this particular there are two bits associated with the output, both the bits are not changing at the exact same time, are called as asynchronous circuits. Okay, sometimes you do not want such things to happen. Okay, you want both the outputs to change at the exact same time, both the bits to change at the exact same time. So which is where what synchronous circuits comes into the picture, which we will try to design today. Okay, so instead of an asynchronous circuit, what is going to happen in a synchronous circuit? The easiest thing to understand about easiest way to determine whether some circuit is asynchronous or not is that every flip flop should have what? क्या होना चाहिए?
Same delay.
सारे फ्लिप फ्लॉप्स का क्या होना चाहिए अगर मेरे को सिंक्रोनस करना है? सिंक्रोनस का मतलब मेरे सारे आउटपुट
Same clock.
हाँ
Same clock.
yeah, all of them should have the same clock, because if they have different clocks then they are going to be asynchronous most likely. Okay, but if they have the same clock then it is very likely that they are going to be synchronous, because your delay is going to be the same in all of them. Okay, so that is what one of you, maybe Praful, mentioned in the previous class, that there is other way of designing this particular circuit. That is what we are going to look into today.
सर
Yeah.
सर इस डिले के कारण भी हम इस बात का ध्यान रखते हैं ना कि जो इनपुट है वो एज पे चेंज ना हो, क्योंकि अगर एज पे चेंज होगा तो वो डिले के कारण गलत इनपुट रीड कर सकता है आउटपुट में.
Yeah, so we have something called as, I'll go into those because I don't, let me look at that. Okay, let me mention that right now. So we have a clock. ठीक है, ये हमारी clock है. अभी इसमें तो input उसकी चिंता करनी नहीं है हमें. Okay, because here the input is fixed. Okay, we do not have to worry
Yes,
about
sir.
this over here. Okay, but let us say we had another input called x. Okay, so this is my clock and we have an input x. Okay, so this is your clock edge and we have another time. Okay, so let us say you get a pulse just before the clock, just before the clock edge. Okay, just before the clock edge you get an your input changes from 0 to 1. Okay, so there is a minimum time before which this change should take place. Okay, there is a minimum time before which such a change should take place. That time is called as the setup time. Okay, T setup is the time that is required for the input to stay stable before the clock edge, so that you do not have any ambiguity in your output. Okay, we require a minimum amount of minimum such time is required, and that time is called as the setup time. That is the time before the clock edge for which the input should stay stable. Okay, input should not change for the whole setup time. Okay, if the input changes between this t setup and the clock edge, then your output is going to be ambiguous. Then most likely your flip flop is not going to function as you intend it to. You do not know what the exact output is going to be. Another requirement is that after the clock edge, the input should again stay stable for a few for a small amount of time, and that time is called as the t hold, the hold time. Okay, so there are two other times associated with the input of the clock. Okay, for not input of the clock, input of the flip flop. So your input should stay stable for at least setup time before the clock edge and at least hold time after the clock edge for the output to register correctly. Okay, so there is another two such times associated with a flip flop. You have to account for these two. So minimum amount of time for which obviously it has to be at the correct location, but minimum amount of time for which the input should stay stable is t setup plus t hold. Okay, before and after the clock edge. ठीक है? Who was the person asking the question?
Yes, sir.
Praful. And that is
Yes,
given,
sir.
that is based on all the parameters, all the delay and all those things associated with this these circuits, which is, and this is given by the, when you go and buy a flip flop in the market, this and t clock to q is a part of the specifications of your flip flop. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now one thing that we need to do is that both these flip flops should have what? क्या होना चाहिए दोनों का? So we are trying to design a synchronous circuit now. Synchronous circuit में क्या होना चाहिए? दोनों clocks same होनी चाहिए. Okay, and instead of a T flip flop, we are not going to use D flip flops. ठीक है, D0 and D1. Or let me call this as A, B, DA, DB, QB, QB bar, QA, QA. Okay, and we are again designing a mod 4 counter. Okay, and the two bits are B and A. So let us try to write this in a different manner.
डीबी में इनपुट क्या है सर?
है?
एक्सी है?
नहीं नहीं,
QA
अभी कुछ नहीं है. अभी हमने डिसाइड नहीं किया क्या करना है हमें. One thing is decided, that if we want to make a synchronous circuit, then both of them should have the same clock. Okay, that is decided. Okay, other than that, other things we have to decide how we're going to do that. So let us first draw something called as a state diagram. So we are trying to design something a little more generic, which is a finite state machine. Okay, so let us draw the state diagram. We start with our first state is 0 0. What is my second state after 0 0? क्या होना चाहिए? I go to, कहाँ जा रहे हैं हम 0 0 के बाद? बताओ.
0 1.
0 1.
We are going to 0 1. After that we are going to
1 0.
1 0, and finally we are going to 1 1 and back to 0 0. So this is the state diagram for this particular mod 4 counter. Okay, our states are changing in this manner. We are going from 0 0 to 0 1 to 1 0 to 1 1. Now if I were to write the transition table, my current state and my next state. So let us see. So we have B A and DB DA. Okay, it will become clear in a moment why I have written down dBDA here. But let us forget about these two for now. Let us just look at current state and next state. My current state is 0 0. Then my next state is going to be what? Next क्या होना चाहिए मैं? Next कहाँ पे जाना चाहिए? B 0 0 के बाद. What is the next state?
0
Tell
1.
me.
0 1.
0 1. Okay, if my current state is 0 1, my next state is going to be 1 0. If my current state is 1 0, my next state is going to be 1 1. If my current state is 1 1, my next state is going to be 1 0. No, sorry, 0 0. Now what does a D flip flop do? D flip flop क्या करता है? जो भी आप लगाते हो वो आउटपुट पे आ जाता है ना? ऐसा है या नहीं है? Whatever you apply becomes your output at the clock edge, obviously. है ना?
Yes, sir.
Whatever you apply becomes your next output at the clock edge. So if you look at this, अगर मैं 0 0 पे हूँ और मैं अगर DB में 0 लगा दूँ और 1 में DA में 1 लगा दूँ तो मेरा नेक्स्ट आउटपुट क्या हो जाएगा? नेक्स्ट आउटपुट क्या हो जाएगा मेरा? बताओ.
सर एक बार रिपीट करना सर.
अगर मैं अभी मान लो हमारी बी की यहाँ पर इसको मैं ए बी लिख लेता हूँ, ठीक है. दिस इज ए बार. इफ माई करंट ए इज 0, इफ माई करंट ए इज 0, ओके, एंड करंट बी इज ऑल्सो 0. इफ माई करंट ए इज 0, जो मेरा करंट स्टेट है इन दोनों फ्लिप फ्लॉप्स का, ये 0 है और ये भी 0 है, ठीक है. अब नेक्स्ट क्या होना चाहिए? नेक्स्ट 0 1 सॉरी
1 होना चाहिए और ए 0.
ये 1 होना चाहिए और ये 0 होना चाहिए नेक्स्ट वाला, ठीक है ना. सो इफ आई कुड समहाउ अप्लाई a 0 here, sorry 1 here and a 0 here, what is going to happen to my next output? क्या होगा? अगर okay, let me.
Sir, A will be 1 and B will become 0.
B will become 0. Okay, A will become 1 and B will become 0. Now if I could apply in this particular situation, if I could apply 1 0 here, यहाँ पर 0 लगा दिया, यहाँ पे 1 लगा दिया, तो क्या होगा?
1 1.
1 1 हो जाएगा, ठीक है. And similarly we can keep on doing it. So let us try to find out what output I should apply, what input I should apply to DA and DB so that I get this situation. So let us build that circuit and then it will become a little more clear to you guys what I'm talking about. So let us try to find out what is. So in one sense this is your you'll make 2 K maps, okay, one for DA and another for DB. Okay, हम 2 K map बना लेते हैं. So this is for DA and another for DB. So A B. So DB is 0. Sorry, DB is 1 when BA is, so 0 1 0 1 0 1. DB is 1 when BA is 0 1 0 1. DB is 1. Then DB is 1 when BA is 1 0. Okay, so that is DA. And what is D? गलत बोला है मैंने, वो DB है. And this is DA. DA is 1 when BA is 0 0, and it is 1 again when it is 1 0. 1 0 कहाँ है? DBA, ठीक है. So DA की वैल्यू क्या होगी? What is the value of DA? कुछ गलत किया है मैंने? 0 0 and 1 0. 0 0 and 1 0, ठीक है. तो DA की वैल्यू क्या हो गई? What is the value of DA?
A complement.
A bar. Okay, and what is the value of DB? A B bar plus A bar B. आ रहा है ये बोर्ड पे? हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है. Is that okay? So for a given value of a and b, if for a given value of a and b, we have determined what my next a and b should be, isn't it? हमने यही तो किया है इसमें. क्या किया आपने? That is what we have done, no? For a given value of a and b, we have determined what my next a and b should be. Okay? And is that okay?
Yes, sir.
ये ऐसा ही हुआ है ना? ये DA और
Yes,
DB
sir.
वही तो है. For a given value of A and B, we have found out what my next A and next B should be, and I can apply those as the inputs to my D flip flops. Why? Because what is that going to do? It is going to be appear as it is at the output at the next clock cycle, isn't it? ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
At the next clock cycle, because what does the D flip flop do? It puts the same output just at the next clock cycle. Okay, whatever input you apply, that becomes your output at the next clock edge. ठीक है? So so what is DB now? DB is the XOR gate, है ना? AB का XOR है ना?
Yes, sir.
So DB is the XOR of A and B. So DB is the XOR of A and B. And what about DA? DA की वैल्यू क्या है?
A bar.
DA की वैल्यू क्या है?
A bar.
It is going to be A bar. So we already have A bar present over here. We can just use that. And that goes to DA. Which is what should happen. है ना? ऐसे ही तो होना चाहिए. क्या हो रहा था हमारे A में? क्या होना? A में क्या हो रहा था? My least significant bit, how is it changing? It is toggling at every clock edge, isn't it? At every negative clock edge, this is toggling. Your least significant bit is toggling. So that is what is happening here. It is becoming A bar at every next clock edge. A bar, A bar, A bar, A bar. Okay? And what is happening to B? B क्या होना चाहिए?
सर इस प्रोसेस के लिए हमें पहले सबसे इनिशियली ए और बी को पहले स्पेसिफाई करना पड़ेगा ना, उसके बाद फिर हम ये आउटपुट ले रहे हैं कि इनिशियली ए और बी क्या है.
हाँ, obviously यार. Means yeah, we are starting from one point which is 0 0. Okay? But once we establish that, then it means अगर मान लो तुम arbitrarily मान लो हम उसको सेट भी नहीं करते, ठीक है, तो क्या होगा? मान लो आर्बिट्रली कुछ जनरेट हो जाता है, 0 1 जनरेट हो जाता है, क्योंकि दो ही ऑप्शन है, या तो 0 जनरेट होगा या 1 होगा. ठीक है, 0 1 हो जाता है, 1 0 हो जाता है, 1 1 हो जाता है, कुछ भी हो जाता है, तो क्या होगा?
उन्हीं चार कंडीशंस में से
चार ही
कोई
कंडीशन
आएगी
में
तो
से कुछ
फिर-
होगा, और फिर उसके बाद वो अपने मान लो अगर वो यहाँ से स्टार्ट भी नहीं होता, लेट अस से इट डज नॉट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम 0 0, इट स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 1 0, लेट अस से दैट, देन व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन? We do not do that. Okay, we do not usually do that. Okay, we almost always have an initiating condition for our circuits. We have additional inputs in this which set them or reset them at a certain values, either at 0 or 1. Okay, we do that. But let us say it does not happen. Okay, we do not have that option, and instead of starting from 0 0, it starts at 1 0. Then what is going to happen according to this circuit? क्या होगा? अगर मान लो 1 0 से हमने स्टार्ट कर लिया, कौन पूछ रहा था सवाल? Who was the person asking the question?
सर समझ गया सर, 1 0 से फिर वो साइकिल शुरू
हाँ,
होगी.
1 0 से साइकिल शुरू हो जाएगी, 1 0 से 1 1 पे जाएगा, 1 1 के बाद 1 0 पे जाएगा, चलता रहेगा. ठीक है ना?
Yes, sir.
So it's not an issue. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. If anybody has a question, I'll answer that. Otherwise, we will continue from here on Friday.
थैंक यू सर.
सर
No
एक
que-
बार सर मुझे सर मैं थोड़ा काउंटर के बारे में सर उसकी डेफिनेशन मतलब काउंटर होता क्या है बेसिकली सर, वो बता दीजिए सर.
काउंटर होता क्या है? काउंटर एक काउंटर तो कुछ भी हो सकता है, लेकिन मॉड 4 काउंटर जो हमने यहाँ पे बनाया है, इट काउंट्स एज अ मॉड 4. So it goes from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and then goes back to 0. So it follows a cycle like that. That is all. I don't understand what is the problem in this definition. Maybe you can ask in a different manner.
सर जैसे कल हमने जो काउंटर मतलब किया था तो उसमें जैसे Q0 और Q1 को हम देख रहे थे,
हाँ
मतलब Q1 जो Q0 है और Q1 मतलब जैसे पहले 0 0 फिर 0 1 फिर ऐसे आ रहा था। तो सर हम मतलब इसमें काउंटर किसे कह रहे हैं, इस पूरे सर्किट को? क्योंकि मतलब काउंटर के लिए हमें Q0 और Q1 दोनों ही चाहिए आउटपुट में।
हाँ हाँ, तो पूरा सर्किट है ये काउंटर, ये दिस होल थिंग इज अ काउंटर, दिस इज अ काउंटर। जैसे ये पूरा एक फ्लिप फ्लॉप है, हमने पूरा एक हायरार्क में भी बता रहा था ना, हायरार्किकल डिजाइन, सो वी क्रिएटेड अ काउंटर, दिस इज नाउ अ न्यू ब्लैक बॉक्स। ठीक है, अगर इसका कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग ब्लैक बॉक्स बनाएंगे हम तो इस पर्टिकुलर काउंटर का, तो वो क्या होगा, यू हैव अ क्लॉक एंड यू हैव टू आउटपुट्स A and B. Okay, so this is the black box for this particular mod 4 counter. Is it okay?
तो सर ये सर यही पूछना था सर कि मतलब Q1 और Q2 दोनों, मतलब Q0 और Q1 दोनों ही आउटपुट में
हाँ हाँ,
आएंगे।
otherwise it makes no sense.
यस सर।
So this particular counter has two outputs. हाँ, ये बात सही है तुम्हारी, क्योंकि हमने जितने भी सर्किट्स इससे पहले बनाए थे एक सेंस में, वो सारे के सारे they had only one output, but in this case it has two outputs and both of them together make sense. Alone they make no sense in one sense. They make, but in one sense they don't. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, we'll stop. Continue on Friday. Bye bye. See you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.